Good morning, Philippines! You're watching Greenline News, your trusted source for in-depth stories that matter. I'm Joanna.
And I'm Charlene. Today's headline story focuses on something we all rely on daily, yet rarely connect with the weather. How rainfall directly impacts our water quality, especially during our country's intense rainy seasons.
That's right. While rain seems like a natural blessing, it also acts as a powerful force that can dramatically alter the safety of the water we drink. Let's take a closer look at how precipitation, pollution, and infrastructure all intersect.
Precipitation, in all its forms from a gentle drizzle to a typhoon's heavy downpour, plays a key role in replenishing our rivers, dams, and groundwater. But as the rain hits the ground, it doesn't just soak in, it flows, and that's where the trouble begins.
Exactly, as rainwater travels over roads, farmlands, and deforested areas, it collects all kinds of pollutants, from pesticides and fertilizers to oil, heavy metals, and even raw sewage. In cities, these contaminants enter our rivers and reservoirs. This type of pollution is called non-point source pollution, which is particularly dangerous because it doesn't come from a single identifiable location.
And it's not just about chemicals. The physical force of heavy rainfall also erodes soil and stir up riverbeds, dramatically increasing turbidity or water cloudiness. This makes water harder to treat and more dangerous to drink, as harmful microbes can hide behind the suspended particles. To help us understand the broader implications, we're joined now by the experts, Ms. Rose Ann Marie Palak, Mr. Teyon, and Mr. De La Serna. Good morning, everyone.
Good day, Ms. Joanna and Ms. Charlene. Thank you for having us.
It's our pleasure, Ma'am. Can you tell us more about what exactly happens during heavy rain and how it affects our rivers?
As you can see in the video, the impact of recent heavy rainfall is clearly visible. Just a few days after the storm, the water here has turned murky. It is a clear sign of high turbidity caused by surface runoff. So when heavy precipitation happens, water floods into low-lying communities and washes pollutants from silt and debris to chemicals and even untreated waste straight into our rivers. So according to groups like IDIS, or the Interface Development Interventions, deforestation and informal settlements upstream are compounding the issue, eroding the soil and disrupting the ecosystem's natural filtering abilities. Water facilities are often have to help or slow down the treatment operations when the raw materials are too contaminated. This disrupts the supply and raises operational costs and makes ensuring safe drinking water a far greater challenge. So, this is a sobering reminder to all of us and for the people watching, while we can stop the rain, we must manage to face its consequences more effectively.
Based on what we've heard, the health implications of compromised water quality are a major concern. Could you please elaborate on the most common health risks associated with precipitation related to water contamination, especially here in the Philippines?
Absolutely. The primary health risks stem from waterborne pathogens, bacteria, viruses, and parasites that are washed into our water sources during heavy rains. We frequently see spikes in cases of gastrointestinal illnesses like cholera, typhoid, fever, giardiasis, and E. coli infections. After significant rainfall events, particularly in communities with inadequate sanitation or compromised water infrastructure. The turbidity mentioned earlier by Ms. Palak can actually protect these pathogens from chlorine disinfections, making them harder to eliminate at treatment plants. Beyond pathogens, runoff can also carry chemical pollutants like heavy metals or agricultural chemicals, which is over long exposure can pose chronic health.
And how do we begin to address this risk at the system level?
Resource management is key. We need a holistic approach that considers that the entire water cycle. First, robust watershed protection and rehabilitation are paramount. This means aggressive reforestation efforts, preventing illegal logging, and promoting sustainable farming practices. In upstream areas, healthy watershed acts as a natural sponge of filters and reducing runoff velocity and filtering out pollutant before they reach a major water bodies. Segregated water resource management is key. We need a holistic approach that considers that the entire water cycle. First, robust watershed protection and rehabilitation are paramount. This means aggressive reforestation efforts, preventing illegal logging, and promoting sustainable farming practices. In upstream areas, healthy watershed acts as a natural sponge of filters and reducing runoff velocity and filtering out pollutant before they reach a major water bodies. Second, investigating a resilient urban drainage and sewage system. In crucial, this includes building more storm drains, upgrading existing ones, and exploring green infrastructure. And solutions like permeable pavement and rain gardens and bio retention ponds that can absorb stormwater and reduce surface runoff. Third, public awareness and community participation are vital. Educating communities on proper waste disposal, responsible agricultural and practices, and recognizing the signs of water contamination empowers them to be part of the solution.
Thank you, Mr. De La Serna, Mr. Tion, and Ms. Palak. What you've shared reinforces how this is not just about the environment, it's about public health, infrastructure, and sustainability.
Right. Protecting our water means managing our land, planning our cities smarter, and engaging every sector from national agencies to barangays. Every drop counts and every action matters. That wraps up today's special report. Join us again tomorrow for more stories that matter. For Greenline News, I'm Cherry Lynn.
And I'm Joanna. Good day, Philippines.